Behind me, there's
got him!
nothing. It's an empty driveway. But I can promise you by the end of this video series, my dream car will be parked right there. Now, if there's one thing that you need to know about me is that your boy loves cars. I've done everything from full builds and restorations to participating in motorsport events like drifting.
Come on, Jared, don't be a bitch!
When I was 16 years old, I built my very first car. It was my 1996 Honda Civic hatchback. That car was ready for the scrapyard. It was ready to get crushed into a box like Wally.
What?
But with a lot of time, money, and determination, I was able to bring that car back from the dead. After that, I got into drifting cars. I bought a 2004 Infiniti G35.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
And it had a bad motor. After a lot of excruciating pain, time, and 2 engines, I finally had a decently running car to be the perfect seat time drift car. And on top of that, my all-around favorite commuter, probably my 1997 Mazda Miata. Woo! Listen, that car was so much fun. All of these cars were so much fun. But unfortunately, as I got older, I had to put a pause on everything that I was doing. I sold all of my cars. I stopped going to car events. Weekends at the track turned into weekends in the library. Thursday night car meets turned into Thursday night study sessions. But now your boy is back. I got my degree and I'm ready to get back into the game. There was just one issue. Your boy was straight broke.
Hell no, man. What the?
We got no cash, bro. Going to college meant that I had to spend a lot of my own money, which, well, virtually left me with nothing. So in order to start this challenge, I'm going to need to sell one of my personal cars to get some startup money. Let me show you what I got.
This is a 2001 Saab 93
Vegan.
Vegan. And it's the high-performance version of the early 2000s Saab 93s.
Fun fact, this car's not actually a Vegan. It's a regular 93, but it's got all the Vegan stuff. And as of right now, it needs a lot of work, yo. Like a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Oh, it's gonna blow up pretty bad. It's misfiring again, it's breaking up. It's got some issues right now. First and foremost being, I was driving the car and then all of a sudden, I lost oil pressure. I'm literally pulling into a parking lot to park the car and then all of a sudden the oil light comes on. Another problem is that for whatever reason, the driver's side axle, when I'm turning the steering wheel, makes like this really loud popping sound. But apart from that, it's a pretty solid car. You know, it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying, Tone? It's really not that bad. Cocksucker.
The gabagool.
You know what's funny? This car was actually made to compete with the BMW M3, and it was faster than the M3. But I mean, like that's about it. I'd really rather have an M3. Alright. Enough playing around. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get done, so let's get to work. So we have 2 things that we need to address. First and foremost, the oil pressure. Bruh, you cannot be driving around without any oil pressure. Driving around without any oil pressure is the equivalent of driving around without any oil at all. And without any lubrication, you're bound to have some pretty nasty surprises. I mean, just think about the last time that you tried to do something without any lube. Back to the video. Alright, the game plan is to drop the oil pan and thoroughly inspect all of the components to see if we have any smoking guns as to why this thing suddenly lost oil pressure. And also while we're at it, we're going to replace everything and anything that has to do with oil pressure. So this is going to be everything from the oil seals, the oil pump itself, the pickup tube O-rings, crossflow tube O-rings. If it's there and it's responsible for oil pressure, it's gonna get changed. So on Saabs, in order to drop the oil pan, you need to actually drop the subframe. So we need to disconnect everything that's going to prevent us from doing so. So now, without further ado, let's get this subframe out. Oh, fuck! Alright, fuck, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We officially have removed the subframe off a Saab 93 Viggen. Okay, now let's get the oil pan off. It's actually fairly simple. Oh boy, that's pretty wet. I guess it's not a bad thing that I'm doing this. Look at that. Oil's just seeping out of this corner. But pretty much, I'm gonna go around, crack them all loose. I apologize for what you're about to hear. I'm done. I promise, I'm done. Alright, that should be all the bolts. I'm gonna put one in just loosely. I'm gonna put two in actually. Alright, here we go. Holy crap, this thing's fucking really on there, huh? Oh, that's why I put the extra bolts in there. Oh. Look at that. Everything's out. Oh. So this pickup tube right here looks like it just was barely hanging on there. That O-ring does not feel good either. That might explain why this thing had low oil pressure. Let's dig into this pan and try to find out if there are any red flags. So on my electric ratchet is a 230. So far, everything looks pretty normal. All right, we got a couple more T30s down here for the oil pickup. Alright, now I believe it's just a little persuasion. Yeah, it does come out very nicely. Oh, check that out. Now with the magnet, I'm gonna go fishing down here, and the idea is to pick up any metal shavings. Alright, let's take the pan, stomp everything out into the waste pan here. Carbon soot deposits. That's actually a decent amount. Definitely not bearing material, which is good. Right now, what we're going to be tackling is taking care of the front main seal. This just simply pops out, then the inner gear, just like that. Okay, now what I did off camera was I just quite simply just pressed this in by hand. Remember, I'm going to line this up the best with that I can. Next, I'm going to grab my, I guess you can call it the outermost ring. After everything was said and done, the car was running great. I was mobbing around town, hitting boosts, hearing that every time I let off the throttle. I was chazzing to the max. But until one day, the car started to misfire pretty bad. It got to the point where the car was pretty much undrivable, and it was getting really frustrating since I couldn't pinpoint where the misfire was coming from. So one day off camera, I started taking the car apart, really inspecting everything to see if I could find any smoking guns, and sure enough, the direct ignition cassette was cracked. Now, I don't know what the engineers at Saab were smoking at the time, but clearly it was some boof pack, because to have one ignition coil for all 4 cylinders is a straight up small brain move. Anyway, so I wasn't trying to spend all that moolah, so your boy hopped on eBay, found a used one, ordered it, and now it's time to change it out. This is so fucking hot! I don't think it's supposed to be like that. It's clean now. There's a bunch of old dielectric grease, it looks like. I was clogging up the ports of one of the cylinders. Still didn't scan the car. Got a feeling this is definitely not gonna fix it, but only one way to find out. Nice. Bolt. Okay, if this doesn't solve it, then I'm going to lead it down. Honestly, probably it's the DIC. Who am I kidding? Here's the old one for reference. Cracked. 92,000 miles, look at that. Let's see how it actually warms up. Okay, it's boosting again. No breakup so far. so far not bad. The real test is to get this thing like heat soaked and then start boogieing after it gets hot. What was that? It's misfiring again. It's breaking up. Oh, hell. How can this car be fucking so shite? Alright, I posted up out here in the sticks. So the plan is that I'm going to swap the old DIC, this car, with the one that I just put in there, and we'll see if it's still missing. Ooh, that's nice and hot. Oh my gosh, that is really hot. This is how I gotta work in the car. I gotta balance the hood on my head. Here's the old one, and 3, 2, 1. Voila, old one is back on. Now the real test. If this thing misfires again, it's not really a good sign. Oh, that feels pretty good, dude. Oh, motherfucker. Damn. Horse! Horse! Oh. Why? Oh, what a bummer. I fucking hate these cars, man. After doing that pull, now this car is actually like misfiring like pretty bad. Like it's gonna blow up pretty bad. I should stop doing that. It was the fucking spark plug, bro. It was the spark plug the entire time. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Sneak peek to the next car. Alright, so we're back in here and we're fuck. So I got these rags here, I forgot. Oh, and here we are, spark plugs. Useful tool for, I guess, any engine with the cylinder heads facing straight up, or maybe just any engine in general, because it's usually hot and you have to get inside of there. Check this bad boy out. This white part that you see right here in the spark plug, that's the insulator. But that's cracked, and it's a pretty bad crack. Like, you can feel it with your finger. Get the new Johns in. Hot, 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 hot. Oh my God, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, plug this bad boy in. All right. We're gonna let this bad boy warm up and then we're gonna go take it out for a drive. Yeah, see what happens. What the hell? Oh my God. Help! Don't! All right, first drive with the new plugs installed. I gotta drive this thing more. I'm gonna get it hot and then we'll see what it does, like anything like fun. Back out here at the designated testing spot. Whoa! Whoa, that was big pull number 1. Well, like big for this car, it really wasn't that big for pull. I got no hiccups. This hill was scary as fuck, by the way. I gotta slow down. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Whew. So far, everything seems to be like pretty good. Look at that pretty nice scenery. Oh my gosh, look at this. Yeah. Dang. Like, I love and I hate this car. I think I dislike it more than I like it. I guess I never really gave this car like a fair shot or a fair chance. Probably because he was always fucking braking on me like all the time. I think I went like a month straight without having something like severely fail on this car. Honestly, am I gonna miss it? Probably not. So with that being said, I spent the rest of the afternoon taking some fire pictures and cooking up an insanely dubious ad. Check this out. Honestly, selling this car was kind of a bittersweet moment for me, considering that I didn't have anything as exciting or fun as a turbo 4-cylinder. But in order to make the move in the right direction, we needed to get rid of this car. Once the ad went live, bruh, I had so many people hitting me up. Out of like the hundreds of people that were asking me a million questions, I finally had somebody that wanted to actually come through and check out the car. So on a very cold Tuesday night, I ventured out to the meetup spot with high hopes that I would be shaking hands with the Saab's new owner. And it ended up being a huge waste of time, considering the fact that this guy didn't leave any deposit, wanted to come by the next day to pick up the car, and ultimately kept changing the story. But hey, you're gonna get that when you're selling a car in Marketplace. But eventually, I had somebody come through with cash in hand and a determination to take the car home. We ended up agreeing on a price of $3,300, and I hooked him up with my full set of BBS rims and an extra winter set of Saab wheels. Overall, the money that we made on this car is going to give us a lot of leverage when it comes to finding the next flip project. The goal is to hit $8,000 in order to purchase the dream car. Now you might be asking yourself, what exactly is the dream car? And well, I don't want to reveal that just yet, but to leave you with a few hints, this car is going to be turbocharged, it's going to have 6 cylinders, and it's going to be fast. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and comment something funny. Otherwise, you're gay. I absolutely love this car. It's go to drive. It's fun.